Namaskar, I'm Harpreet Kaur and I welcome you all to our live and interactive session. This is our online orientation on PRASHAST app new version. Well, we all have heard of PRASHAST app and somewhere you know what it's all about, but we have introduced a new version of the same and there are a lot of questions surrounding the new version. So basically in this training program of ours commencing from today, we will be addressing those questions, we will be sorting out your queries and we will be letting you know what exactly you have to do for using this app so smoothly. And this is one such session where you people are invited to share the questions, suggestions and feedback because it's a newer version. We want improvements and we want your support here. So let me tell you that this online training program or orientation program is organized by CIET NCERT. Today we are in day 1 of this orientation session. And in all these days, like today is the day 1, it's Monday. Till Friday, we will continue with these sessions and on each day, we have certain states and UTs as our target audiences. So on day 1, the participants or the targeted states and union territories are Meghalaya, Nagaland, Sikkim, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura and Assam. Now, when we talk about PRASHAST, we all know that PRASHAST is an acronym and it is pre-assessment holistic screening tool. And now it has it is coming with upgraded features. We have introduced a newer version on the Play Store and if you want support in using this app, we are here for you. We are joined by our experts. We have experts from academic side, from technical side. We'll be taking all those questions. So let me tell you how you can be a part of this orientation session. Please take down our phone number, which is 8800444059. And let me tell you that you can also write an email to us and our email ID of course is training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in. You are watching this session live on our PMeVIDYA channels 1 to 12, on our PMeVIDYA ISL channel number 31. We are also streaming live on our YouTube handle ncertofficial and NCERT events. So on our YouTube handle NCERT official, you can go to the live chat box or the comment section, put in your questions there and get in touch with us instantly. As I've been telling you that today is day 1 and if we talk about the key highlights of this orientation program, then let me tell you it's going to be login via Meri Pehchan, then hands-on demo of updated features and common technical issues and solutions. Now what exactly these are, they will be shared with you in detail in today's session and in the forthcoming sessions. So now it's time for me to introduce you all to my guests for the session who will be taking up queries, showing us a demonstration and introducing all the updated features and of course giving you the much needed support. So please join me in welcoming Ms. Hemlatta Rajput. Ma'am is team lead from Diksha PMU. Ma'am, namaskar and a very warm welcome to you.
Thank you, Harpreet. Thank you. Yeah.
We are also joined by Ms. Ranjeet Kumar. Sir is QA manager from Triton. Sir, namaskar and very warm welcome to you.
Thank you.
And let me tell you that we all are accompanied by our team from the technical side who has joined us online. And that's not it, because of course we have 2 ISL interpreters who will be accompanying us during this entire journey. So please welcome Mr. Dev Malik and Ms. Anushka Sharma who will be taking their turns in the session today. And right now you have Dev in front of you. Namaskar and welcome to both of you. Now, I have already introduced what this is all about. You know, it's an orientation session. We have our states as participants and of course you as viewers can get your doubts cleared. But first of all, it is important to understand what exactly PRASHAST is. There are many people who already know about it, they are using it. But for those who've joined us for the very first time, Hemlatta ma'am, I want to ask you very briefly, for all those who have joined us today for the first time, just a brief introduction, what exactly PRASHAST is. It's an acronym, but
Yeah.
what's doing?
Thank you, Harpreet. Good morning, all of you. I just want to introduce you that exactly what PRASHAST here and what we are going to introduce with the PRASHAST application 2.0. You already using PRASHAST 1.0, which is wonderfully used by all the teachers, principals and entire special educator in entire nation. Now, this application is facing certain issues in terms of the data migration, in terms of the validation points of view. So, this is a new application we have designed, PRASHAST 2.0, and there are certain things which needs to be taken care here, because login are different here. We are using a Meri Pehchan basically here, and how this could be very, very useful for the user as well as for the platform, like a national platform PRASHAST 2.0. So, here basically we want to introduce Meri Pehchan as well as related to their issues. Not only that, we try to taken care of the technical issues faced by our role based login as a head teacher or a teacher or a special educator. We address all the queries here and try to facilitate all our stakeholders through this live sessions. We are going to conduct this for the whole 5 days. Thank you, Harpreet. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. We all know that RPWD Act has listed 21 disabilities. It's important to screen them at the earlier stages, and PRASHAST is playing a very important role. Now, ma'am, you have already mentioned that it's PRASHAST 2.0, and this orientation program is all about introducing new features and sorting the queries that our viewers or the users have. Now, I want to understand the relevance of this orientation program. What kind of user interface we are getting in this updated version, and what are the challenges that we might face, and what do you think are the benefits of this new version, PRASHAST App 2.0?
Thank you, Harpreet. So, first of all, I introduced that what exactly PRASHAST 2.0 is doing here. Previously, if you see that in PRASHAST 1.0, there is a simple platform where the teachers and principals and special educators working over there. Part 1 and Part 2 screening is going on. But on PRASHAST 2, there is a clear-cut verification done by all the stakeholders. For example, if the teacher is going to log in, they has to get the approval from the principal. Similarly, special educator is also going to get the approval from the principal, and authentication is most important thing, so that we get the verified data. Not only that, a screening is smooth, as well as there are lot of benefits for the collecting the stakeholders data in terms of the dashboards. So, it has a different version over there. We are launching first phase, that is a single sign approach for the Meri Pehchan points of view. So, we are getting all the dedicated authentication data with the Meri Pehchan. Yeah,
right. So, I'm sure we are going to get hands-on experience as far as PRASHAST 2.0 is concerned. Now, there are a lot of questions that we are receiving from our viewers and the users, and there are certainly certain frequently asked questions as well. But I think before taking questions, it's important to understand how this app appears, looks like, how it functions. So, can we have a demonstration of this app?
Sure.
Thank you,
Ranjeet,
ma'am.
please. Yeah.
So, I will ask to my technical team. They will give you the brief demonstration of this new PRASHAST 2.0.
All right. Let's go ahead with the demonstration. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with us through all the mediums that I have introduced in the beginning. Yeah.
Share your screen and we will talk about the app.
Yeah, thanks, Nish. Give me a second. Yeah. So this is the first screen of our application. Here you can show some of the intro of about the application is here. And as soon as I press of the get started, the option will be came in. Here the user can want, if user want to see like the FAQs will be here as well. And there's some ebook that we already provided, and there's the one option with the login through the Meri Pehchan. As soon as user click on this, the Meri Pehchan's screen pops in, and user has the multiple options to be login from here. He can use your any email ID, you can say any Aadhaar number, PAN card or driving license to be login, and the username and the password and the mobile authentication as well. So for right now, I am going with the mobile authentication. So if you see, let me put my mobile number here. For right now, I am going with the pinless authentication. Fine. Okay. The new OTP will be came on my mobile number. Yeah. As soon as I'm done with the login with the Meri Pehchan, you see there's a new app, our application screen will came in, and here he's asking me to be like select my role. For right now, I'm choosing my role as a head teacher, and then my school UDIS ID will be this, and I can put my school email ID here. After putting my school UDIS ID and all the data will fetch my from my Meri Pehchan. So all the data of mine like date, name, date of birth, gender, and mobile number will be fetched. And after submit, I am successfully logged in my dashboard. Here you can see my dashboard as a head teacher. So this is my dashboard. So this is my profile screen. So here the head teacher can do multiple options as we plan for the head teacher. Right now, what he can do, he can manage the teacher listing. He can add or remove any teacher from his school. Right now, I don't have any teacher in my school, so I can add a new one or do the same operation there. Do we need to show the teacher flow as well?
I think, Ranjit, if it is okay, I think we have shown the Meri Pehchan login and what in general the app can do. So you let us know if you want to continue or you can take over from here. Depends.
Thank you, Nilesh. So I will ask to ma'am if we have any question related to the Meri Pehchan login and the head teacher dashboard. We'll take the questions first.
Right. So, I mean, okay, how about this name Meri Pehchan? How it came up?
Okay, so ma'am, Meri Pehchan is a national single sign-on service which used for the login into the PRASHAST 2.0. Earlier in 1.0, we do not have the authentication based login functionality.
Okay.
So we have implemented Meri Pehchan as a national single sign-on services. That means you can use one set of login details to access your app security without needing to create a separate password to PRASHAST 2.0 Meri Pehchan.
Right, and we have received one question also from one of our viewers, and he is asking, is it just for headmasters?
Ma'am, it's for all. Like if you want to log in as a head teacher or a special educator, you have to log in with Meri Pehchan only.
Okay. So, is it all about the demonstration? So, is there something more that you would like to add to it?
Yes, ma'am. So, Nilesh had demonstrated the head teacher login functionality, and I will ask to Nilesh now. They will demonstrate the teacher login functionality.
Sure. Let's go for the
Sure,
teacher
Ranjit.
login
Yeah.
then.
Okay. So Divya, just feel free to share your screen.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so for this, my colleague has already shared the login flow. So I'm just continuing with that. I have selected the role teacher. The same UDIS ID what Jay has already inserted. I'm using the same. I'm continuing. The process will remain same. The data will be coming from Meri Pehchan, and I submit. My profile will be created. You have successfully completed your profile. Welcome to your personal dashboard. Now I click on this. I will be redirected to the dashboard. Now I will be requesting. I'm not requested to head teacher. So now what I will do is I will add as a school. So my request will be gone to the head teacher. You can see the pop-up. We have sent a verification request to your head teacher and principal. So now Jay will be getting the request. So hand it over to Jay.
Yeah, thanks, Divyas. Yeah. As soon as any teacher request to onboard in my school, I will get a notification here. If you see new bell notification will be came, and here I can see who is requesting me for in my school. Now you can see the complete details as Divesh Kumar Chauhan requested in my school to be add as a teacher. So here the option I have is the reject or accept. So one place is here, and second place, if you want to see, you can go to the manage teacher list, the to do option list. If you click on the manage teacher, you also get the list of pending teachers that you didn't accept till now. So you can perform any action as a head teacher. I can perform any action here. I can accept or reject the request, or I can see the details from here as well. So let me accept the Divesh as a teacher. So I accept it. So it's asking me the confirmation message will be there. So as soon as press of the yes button, then the new pop-up message will be appear. It says new teacher requested accepted. The teacher has been added to my list. So now if you see, the pending list will be empty from here, or if you go to the accepted tab on the top, you see the new teachers that I already accepted is coming here. So now I can do any function, like I can assign any task to this teacher. So assigning any task or any request to this teacher, what I have to do, I have to go to the go to the dashboard and press on the manage special educator. Sorry, assign screening, not manage special educator. I have to click on the assign screening. After assign screening, you see that there is no list is there for right now. I have to assign a new screen as a below you see in the bottom the assigning part 1. I click on that button and the new screen came in where asking about the academic years and the class which I have to assign to the teacher to perform his task. So I can assign the class 1 section A to the teacher. The device is already coming in my list, so I can assign the teacher to device and I can select any date for work and I submit it. Now you see the new task assigning screenman is created and assigned to the device. So rest device is on you.
Yeah. Okay, so you can see once Jay has accepted my request, so the dashboard will be appear as in a teacher dashboard. Now, Jay, as we have seen already that Jay have already assigned one screening to me, so I can see the list. Or the another option is when there is a notification we will receive. In this notification, we can see one assignment is done to me. So I will start screening. So here you can see class A, class 1, section A screening has been started, but you can see there is no student. So in this we can have multiple options. The first option is add to individual. So in this I will add individual student uh, as Mohan, and there will be a registration number for that particular student. Like you can say any registration unique number will be there. And apart from that, you can have a multiple options like UDIS ID, APAR ID. Academic year, class and section won't be editable. You cannot change anything. You can select any date of birth of that particular student, and then select the gender, male, female. Then the father name, mother name, guardian name, email ID, mobile number, and the financial economic condition. So you can fill all this. So, but they are not mandatory. The mandatory which one I have already filled. I will click on submit. Once I submit, the student will be added in this list. This is I have explained you the add individual, but the problem is sometimes what happen is we there are multiple 200, 300, 500 and number of students where we wanted to upload their data into the system. So it's difficult to add single individually. So what the system has come up with, we have come up with the feature called as upload CSV. So in that CSV file, we will have all the records in that Excel sheet. So you can directly upload it. So I have one of the Excel sheet available with me. So I will upload it. Once I will select the file, then upload it. Once I click on upload, all the data what I have there on Excel sheet will be successfully uploaded into the system. So as you can see, I have added Mohan as a single, but other data came up with the Excel sheet. So now what I will do is I will start start with the assignment. So you can see screening part 1 not started. So this student as a teacher I have not started any screening for the student. So let me start with one of the screening. So once I click on continue, you will see the list of disabilities. So teacher can select any of the disability of the student, what actually the disability is for the student. You can select, and there are the cases where you don't want it to submit it right now, but you are not sure or something. So you can simply save it and you can continue your process later on by next day or few hours or any time you can continue, because you can see that particular student screening is ongoing process, but it's not submitted yet. So you can continue your work. Whatever you have previously selected will be automatically will checked, and if you wanted to update or something, you can update it, and then you feel like you are completed your work, then you can save and submit. So once you click on save and submit, so there will be a pop-up appearing that once screening part 1 is submitted, you cannot no longer be able to add or edit the student details and screening data. So basically what will happen is once you submit it, there is no way we can edit it. So I will select on yes, submitted. So once I submitted, the screening part 1 student has been submitted. I can see the history, like whatever I have selected will be shown in the history, along with the part one screening done by Divyesh. Screening date, date will be today's date, for which class I have did, and all the information of the particular student will be seen in this block, and all the disabilities what I have checked will be displayed here. The same way, I will be doing one more, so that it will be easy. So
Thank you, Devesh. So, ma'am, we have
Yeah.
thank you, my team. So, we have demonstrated to the how head teacher can add the teacher
Right.
and how teacher can do the screening part 1.
So we have done the headmaster login, we have done the teacher
Teacher
login
login, yes.
completely.
Thank
These are the
you.
two demonstrations. Now, Hemlatta ma'am, we have been receiving some questions frequently
Yeah.
regarding Meri
Yeah.
Pehchan. Now, I'm taking one such question. The viewer is asking, many users have found that their profile data is incorrect in the app, and could you please provide a clear step-by-step guidance on how they can request a correction?
Yeah. So not only that, I can add one more thing,
Sure.
because this is the application. So maintain the details of the application in terms of that how to log in through this throughout the process. I think Ranjeet, you can help in that. That what type of care should be taken by the user before starting to the actual login. So both the things can be addressed here. Yeah.
Right. So, ma'am, the difference between process 1.0 and 2.0 is the earlier we do not have any authentication based login functionality. So, now we have integrated the Meri Pehchan login. So, first, like if you do not have your account, so first you have to register yourself in a Meri Pehchan, and once you get your on Meri Pehchan, you can register yourself using your mobile number or your Aadhaar number. Okay, so whatever the mobile you have registered with your Aadhaar number, you will get the OTP, and then you can successfully register yourself in the Meri Pehchan. So, through Meri Pehchan, user like teacher, head teacher or special user can log in successfully into the system.
Right.
Great.
And ma'am, what are the some of the challenges that nowadays users are facing as far as Meri Pehchan is concerned, because it's an updated version. So can you list some of the challenges that can be taken care of with the solutions?
I think that is the most important thing. When we are logged into the Meri Pehchan, you must have a valid ID, either Aadhaar or license or any other. You should be secure that this could be aligned with your DigiLocker, and you can easily log into this. And one more thing which I have observed over the queries we have received from the teacher, there are queries like that once they log in, they could not get the approval from the principal side. So, I again ask a help from Ranjeet that if the teacher are logged in but not get the approval from the principal side, what are the steps taken care by the principal or a teacher, so that this area can be smooth. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. So, like if any teacher are facing issue while they haven't received any notification or update from the head teacher, so what they will do, they have to log in with the application first, then they can add themselves as a add school. Functionally, as my technical team has demonstrated you, when teacher can click on the add school, this request will go to the head teacher, and then head teacher will get the notification. So, when the head teacher for the particular school will accept this request, then the teacher will be able to register themselves into this particular school.
Okay. So, Ranjit, one more question I ask in this area. There are certain teachers are complaining to and maintaining that they are not getting the data from their previous work. So, is there any time being we can give them that they will get to receive same data again, or we need some time over there? They need a question over there again and again on this. What are the solutions we can provide to them presently as per the technical points of view?
Okay. So, ma'am, we have already migrated all the old data into the new process 2.0 app. So, what they will do, like whatever the user ID they have used earlier, so they have to register themselves in the Meri Pehchan if they do not have any register ID in the Meri Pehchan. So, they have to log in into the Meri Pehchan, then they will get all the previous data in the app.
Okay. One more questions I have received from the field when I was actually in the pilot testing on this application. The teacher is going to approve their profile with the head teacher, but that school is showing that the head teacher is not assigned to that particular school. Such type of queries how to handle by the headmasters and teachers. Can you help us on this, Ranjeet?
Yes, definitely. So in this case, let's say if any head teacher try to log in into the system, or they like getting a message the head teacher is not associated with that. So for that, what the user will do, they have to log in as a teacher. Okay. Then we have in profile section as a manage school.
Okay.
So they have to click on the manage school, and they can change their school. Okay. Then this request will go to the particular head teacher. Then head teacher will approve this request. Then teacher will be onboarded into the particular school. If now teacher want to make a head teacher, then what they will do, they can change their role. Okay. Select as head teacher and particular UID ID of the school. Once he submit this request, it will go to the head teacher, like who is the current head teacher. Once they approve this request, then the head teacher become onboarded into the new school.
Okay.
Okay. And sometimes what happens, the teacher is promoted to the role of headmaster, and then the teacher requires to update the profile again. There is some particular process for it.
Yes, yes, ma'am. Let's say earlier a person is working as a teacher. Now they want to change their role as a head teacher.
Yeah.
So they have to go to the profile section.
Okay.
They can click on the change, and they can select the head teacher as role and enter the particular process UID ID of the school, and they can submit this request. After the approval, they will get a new role as a head teacher.
Okay. Now, sir, we have seen the demonstration for headmaster login, teacher login, but we also have one more category here, special educator.
Special educator, ma'am.
So,
Yes.
can we have the demonstration for the same as well?
Sure. So I will request to my technical team. They will demonstrate you like how a special educator will log in, then how a special educator request to for the addition and the scanning part 2.
All right. Let's have the demonstration, please.
Yeah.
The special educator will remain the same as the teacher or head teacher. On the special educator dashboard, currently I am not associated with any school. So I am saying that you are almost ready, and click on add school to associate with any school. So I'll click on add school. This is my school page, means here special educator can see multiple schools with his associate. Currently I am not associated with any school. So I'll click on add school. Here I have to enter the 11-digit UDIS code. This UDIS code is same which head teacher and teacher had used. So I'll click search. I can find the school details over here. I'll click on I agree and submit. So my school request will go to the head teacher, and I can see here my status is verification pending. So over to you, Jay. Can you accept my request?
Yeah, thank you. Okay. Is my screen visible? Yeah. As you see, as the dashboard of the head teacher, here again I get a new notification. If you see on the top, the new notification says that Nikhil is requested in my school to be as a special educator. Here is the same option I have, the reject and accept. I can accept the request or I can reject the request. And the same like teacher, we have a different flow as well from the special educator. In the to-do list, if you see, there is a button called manage special educator. If head teacher need to be accept, like he has to click this button, and here the list will comes in the pending teacher, pending special educator, and accept and rejected. Here again I have to click on the Nikhil's request, or I can accept here as well. If I press on the accept button, again confirmation pop-up message will came in that asking me to be like accept or reject the request. So let me accept it. So as soon as I press the accept, the success message will be pops in that says the teachers added in my school as a special educator. Yeah, here you see the pending list will came again empty, and the new accepted request came in the accepted block. So the Nikhil is added in my school as a special educator. So now I can assign any of the screening part 2 to the Nikhil as a special educator. So assigning the same as any screening part 2 to special educator, what I have to do, I have to go to the same option as I go with the teacher, the assign screening one. So I have to click on the assign screening, and assign screening, you see like here is the two option on the top. One is the assign screening part 1, second was the assign screening part 2. So sorry. In the second option, you see assign screening part 2. Currently, this list is empty right now because no any special educator is assigned my school, and I didn't assign any of the screening to any special educator. So creating a new one, I have to click on the bottom button to create the assign screening part 2. And click on the part 2. I need to assign the special educator name, the date from where I have to assign, and the class. So right now the only
Can we
class
take
that
one query here, technical team? There is a one
Yeah.
query from the special educator side that she wants to join as a special educator, but CRR number is not showing over there, and it shows that it is associated to different account. So, is there any possibility that how can we help here to special educator?
Yeah, so during the initial profile setup, if a special educator is not promoted to provide their CRR ID, so what they will do, so if they will didn't enter any CRR number or that time while their registration, so they have to go to their profile and they can add their CRR number into the profile later on.
Okay, so they have to add their profile
Yes.
CRR number into profile. Okay.
Okay. So now we can continue with the
Yeah, we can
demonstration.
continue.
Sir, please continue.
Yeah. Okay. So as you see, like for assigning any class, I can get only the list of classes here that already done by the screening part 1. So only teacher does classes, I get the list only there. So right now only as a Divyas, as a teacher, he done on the class 1 on some of the student as a screening part 1. So I can only assign any class that is done by the screening part 1. So I have to click on the class 1, or press on the OK. And once I submit it, the new screening is created for part 2 and assigned to the special educator. As you see, the name is coming special educator Nikhil Surendra Patil. So rest Nikhil on you. He can show you how he can done the screening part 1 or part 2.
Okay. So as Jay has accepted my request to in the school, I can see in the my school the school name. I can also click on view all to see the more details, and I can see my status is verified as Jay has accepted my request. I can go over to the notification. I can see there is a screening part to request from the head teacher. I can see the details that class 1 is assigned to me. I can see the duration which I have to perform the screening. I can click on accept. I can say, are you sure you want to accept Jay's request? I will click yes. So screening part 2 has been accepted. Now I will show how to perform the screening part 2. I will move over to the school. In the school I can see the class 1 has been assigned to me. Here I can see the 2 students for which the teachers have performed the part 1 screening. I can click on any one student. I can see their profile data. I will click on start screening part 2. I will see the part 1 history which the teacher had performed. I can see what all questions the teacher had been taken. I can see the disability suspected. I can see the teacher's name who had performed the part 1 screening. I will click on continue. Here I can click on multiple disabilities. Suppose let's say I select locomotor disabilities. I will click on proceed. I will see the question related to this particular disabilities. And based on the student I will click yes or no for each of the questions. And there is also an observation field. I can enter anything based on my observations as a special educator. I can click on save. After clicking on save, the status is changed to ongoing. Here also I can see which student is ongoing and which has been not started. I can continue my screening. I can see all my past save data. Then I can click on save and submit. It will ask me for confirmation. Are you sure you want to submit? I will click on yes. After I click on save, submit, the status is changed to the submitted. I can see the part 2 history. And above there is a part 1 history which teacher performed. Below there is a part 2 history which I just performed as a special educator. I will do similar for the other student. Let's say as your leprosy cured person. I will click on yes or no based on the questions and save and submit. Here I can see I have submitted both screening for both the students. I can click on generate report to create the report for the this report is a class wise report for as part 2. I can see in the Excel sheet. See, I just performed the screening for these 2 students over here. I can see this data over here. Similarly, I can also see the reports from my dashboard. I will just navigate to my dashboard now. I can see a screening part 2 view report.
So, madam,
Yeah,
here like special educator can see their reports, like
All
how
right.
many students or like whatever the disability they have marked in this screening part 2. So, we can like as a special educator can able to download the reports.
Ranjit ji, there are two questions we received from the special educator points of view. The first question that special educator asked that if I am logging in over there, but I could not found the part 2 screening list of the students, what should I do? And second one is that they are not found any type of class assigned to them. So, what type of care they should take care when they are logging, and how they get this list and classes assigned to them? Yeah.
Okay, so I want to brief you one thing, like the screening part 2 will start when the screening part 1 is completed. Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's say health teacher assign one screening for the teacher. Once the teacher will complete their screening, okay, whether they mark as any disability or the non-disability, then only the screening it will be assigned to the special educator. So, once the screening part 1 is completed by the teacher, then this request go to the head teacher. Head teacher will assign this screen for part 2 to any special educator. So, once he will submit this request to the special educator will get the notification in their notification section, and once they click in that one, so the particular class and section screening will come to the special educator screen.
Okay. And we have got another question by one of the viewers. He's asking how many teachers need to be registered at a specific school?
So, ma'am, for that they have to log in with Meri Pehchan, and while login scheme they have to enter their school's UID's ID.
Okay.
Also, on basis of the school UID's ID, they can able to register with their particular schools which they want.
Right. So, so is it all about the demonstration regarding the special educator or something else?
Yeah,
is there?
we have done like
Okay.
so. I
We are
thanks to
through
my
with the
technical
demonstration.
team to brief demonstration of the special educator, head teacher, and the teacher role.
There is one scope of our application. There is single teacher school when the one teacher is performing the role of head teacher as well as the teacher role. So, easily with this application they can navigate. I invite Ranjit, can you help us on this single teacher login points of view?
Okay. So, as my technical team has demonstrated to you, while adding a teacher, there are many feature like we have bulk upload. Okay. So, let's say head teacher assign me a class 1 for the screening 1. So, add a teacher, I can add a individual student and I will add the multiple student at a time using the bulk upload, or even there is one feature where we can upload the existing data of the previous year. So, let's say I was the teacher of the class first A in a previous year, and I want to upload this data to the class 2A. So, I can use the existing data upload functionality. Using this method we can upload the student data, and for single sign-on teacher we have to register with myself as a Meri Pehchan and add my school UID ID. So, I can add a individual teacher into this particular school.
Okay. One more question I have received from the viewer side, that if I log in with the wrong role, for example, previously she has tried and logged as a teacher, but won't be able to switch their role as a head teacher. Is there any possibility, or what are the steps they can follow for this?
Yes, we have the feature to change the role. So, for that what they will do, they will log into the Meri Pehchan and then go to the profile section. In the profile section we have a change functionality. So, we have a drop down. Here we have two features like as a head teacher or as a teacher you can change your role.
Okay. We have received one more question. This is by Mr. Bhudev, and he's asking, if I already have PRASHAST app with the existing survey, will it be reflected in PRASHAST 2.0?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And there is another question, and the person is asking, I'm not sure whether he's asking for the correct term or not. Does like special educator need CRI number or CRR number? What exactly it is? He has mentioned CRI.
CRR.
Yeah.
So, now for the special educator we have the provision, if they want to enter their CRN number, they can enter this CRN number while they are logged into the system. If they are unable to like they guys have forget to add the CRN number, so later on they can go to their profile section and they can edit the CRN number and they can add this CRN number.
Okay.
So, we have the provision to add the CRN number into the PRASHAST app.
Right. And now we've almost reached the threshold of our session, just 10 more minutes to go. I think we have seen the demonstration part as well, but I want to understand, because data transfer is one very important aspect. You're transferring all the data. How long will it take to transfer all the data from PRASHAST 1.0 to 2.0? And meanwhile, if any information you require, how to go about it then?
So I'll give you introduction here for the data transfer points of view. Team has already transferred data, but there are certain queries comes from the teacher, principals, as well as the special educator points of view. So our team is aligned for that, and we have assigned a number for that. Even an email ID is available to the team members. They can reach out to us, and technical team is helping us to taken care of this type of area, but still if there is any specific issues faced by the teacher or special educator or head teacher, they can immediately reach out to us. We will definitely help you immediately, and we will try to accommodate all the things aligned to our schools so that nothing can be missed out from the data points of view. Yeah.
Okay. So viewers, if you have any questions, please feel free to post them in our live chat box. And once again, I just want to remind you, which I do in almost all the training sessions, you don't have to mark your attendance, only ask relevant questions. Now there is something called authorization token. What exactly it is? What happens if it gets expired?
Okay, so authorization token is like basically we have implemented for the secure login. Okay, so earlier it was not there in the PRASHAST 1.0. So using this Meri Pehchan, we have released one authorization token. So it will be valid for 24 hours now. Okay. Okay. So let's say you have login today, like next day till 24 hours you will be login with this same token.
Okay.
Yes, this is the backend activity. User do not take any kind of tension for this authorization token.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sir, ma'am, we all know that PRASHAST is a screening checklist, for disability. But we want to make it clear that we are not labeling anybody here. It's done just for the smooth workflow, the smooth identification, and to give the much needed care and intervention at the earlier stages. And PRASHAST 2.0 is coming with great features and great benefits, which you must try. Just download it, and it's available on Play Store, Google Play Store, and through iPhone also we can download it?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So I again request to Ranjeet, kindly help us 2 to 3 taken care by the user when they are downloading from the previous to the new one. How to, and what are the steps to be taken care by the user when we are moving from PRASHAST 1.0 to PRASHAST 2.0?
Okay. So like if you have already app in your mobile, so we have providing a update functionality. So once you click on the update feature, you will get the latest app download in your application. Or let's say if you are facing any kind of challenge to update your new application, so what you will do, you can uninstall the old application and go to the Play Store. You can search PRASHAST app, then you will find the PRASHAST app on the Play Store. And for the iOS user, they can go to the download this PRASHAST app. You have searched to the PRASHAST 2.0 application and will get to the download into the your mobile app.
Sir, lots of viewers are connecting with us from the Northeast. We've got one question. What about those schools that do not have special educators? Can they use PRASHAST app without the inclusion of special educators in the same?
I think here there is a process points of view. We cannot give the direct answers, but yeah, we can definitely facilitate here principal and teacher that they can complete their part of part 1. And I think there is a system arrangement that visiting social educator is possible over there. So that depends on the locations and the situations where they are and the school has arrangement for that. We directly can't give an answer here.
Okay. Yeah. There is another question. My date of birth is incorrect in the profile section. Is there any option to correct it?
Yes, they can edit the profile and they can update this DOB.
Okay. And there is another question. If we face problems with the app, whom should we connect with?
Yeah, we have mentioned the number over there. MANODARPAN number is there, as well as email ID we have given to them, and they can directly reach out their queries. And we are inviting, if there is a specific complex issues you can share with us. Our team will immediately call you, and they may ask you that give a screenshot or a video recording. So please provide, so that dedicated solution will be given to you on immediate basis. So presently this is the situations right now we are handling, and we have continuous support from the tech team points of view, as well as we try that this is the new version. So initially it will take a time, but yes, smoothly we will go through with this, and everything will be aligned on the platform. Yeah.
Okay, there is a question from I think special educators side. The question is, after updating the app, some of my classes are missing from the list. Why is this happening, and how can I view all my assigned classes?
Okay, so ma'am, for the special educator, they can only see the classes which are assigned by the head teacher.
Okay.
Let's say head teacher assign one screening for the teacher, teacher has completed, then the head teacher will assign this particular class to the special educator.
Okay.
So special educator will see only those classes which are screening one is completed. So they will not show all list of the classes.
Right. And so we are conducting this orientation program. I'm sure that there are certain takeaways from the session, because we have almost reached the end of today's day one session. I want you to please tell us what is the relevance, what are the key takeaways from day's one session, especially when we have our target audiences from the northeastern part of the country.
So, in a nutshell, I can say simply for the PRASHAST 2.0, this is a national platform, and the vision is much more broad than which we are looking right now till today, because it is the first phase. We are developing this app for the other aspects also, and the government is looking in a different way that this is the platform which can take care for every child, because early identification will help to the children's growth, that how to move from the one stage to the learning journey points of view. So this is the wonderful platform where we are gathering and collecting early identification need of our childrens, and we can try to support to our childrens and understand that exactly what is required at the school level points of view. So PRASHAST 2.0 is helping to all of us to managing the data, to understand the students' requirement, as well as to understand the actual need of the field in terms of the special educator points of view, in terms of the teacher and principal points of view. Yeah.
Right. And viewers, this is just the day one of this orientation program. We'll be coming with some more facts and more information in the days to follow. It will continue till Friday. So if you have missed out on something, or we have missed out on something, do let us know. You have our email IDs, you have our contact numbers. Tomorrow we'll be taking another 7 states as a target audience, and they can ask questions or whatever difficulties they're facing, they can come up. We'll have the demonstration and everything. Now, ma'am, sir, before I close, anything that you would like to say probably?
Yeah. Thank you, Harpreet. Yeah. I want to request to all the teachers, principals and special educators that if you are facing any difficulties, don't worry, you just reach out to us. Your difficulties definitely helpful to us to understand exactly where the flow is going on and what are the correction is needed. Maybe possible that certain initiative points of view handholding is required, but if you point out certain areas and if really need a correction from our side, our team is really working hard on this. So your feedback is most welcome. Kindly share with us, and we are aligned with that, and continuously throughout the show we are continuously available for the 5 days for a live session. So you can reach out to us with our program. Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely. So now it's time for me to wrap up this session of ours, and let me tell you once again, today on day one we talked about online orientation on PRASHAST app new version 2.0, and I request all the users to kindly uninstall the old version of the PRASHAST app and download the new version from Google Play Store, and make sure that you follow our sessions for more updates, for sorting out your queries. And I would like to thank all my guests, Hemlatta ma'am and Ranjeet sir. Thank you so much for being with us in the studio. I would also like to thank all the members who got connected with us online from the technical side. Thank you so much. And lastly, I would like to thank both our Indian Sign Language interpreters, Mr. Dev and Ms. Anushka, for their contribution to the session. Thank you so much. Tomorrow we'll be coming, as I told you, with some more information with another set of targeted states. But right now, it's a wrap for day's one session. And now, before I finally leave, let me quickly tell you about the textbooks. They are available on NCERT website, Amazon, Flipkart. I'm talking about grade 4 and 7. And in a short while from now, you can watch our session on teaching learning interventions for inclusive classrooms. So please stay tuned. And this is me, Harpreet Kaur, taking leave of you for the moment, and will join you soon. Namaskar.